So this morning I got Dr. Jessie out here to take a look at one of my fish. Got a little problem with a bacterial infection here. We're going to calm her down a bit with a little, would you use?
I use MS222.
Oh, okay.
Known as Torako.
Oh, Torako, okay, cool. Make her a little drowsy at least before we start messing around with her. And see what it is we can see here. Hopefully we can figure out what in the world is going on with it. This is the second time she's had this problem. And it doesn't seem to be bothering her much, but it's bothering me. We got the doc preparing some slides. I want to watch this pretty carefully. It's been a while since I've done this. And that might be part of the reason I never see anything.
So it's just this one part that's really red right now.
Yeah. The dorsal's got some redness showing, and then you can see, well, the tail's kind of...
It's a little split, but it's not red.
Tail's kind of yucky, and then her pectorals are frayed to beat the band too, so...
Okay.
It's clearly something's eating on her.
Yeah.
Well, it's just general immune deficiency or what the story is. But other than that, I mean, she eats like a demon.
Yeah, there's no scars anywhere else on her body. All of her scales look like they're intact.
Yeah, I mean, she's never had any ulcers, but she, like I said, she's had this sort of frayed condition pretty much all the time, actually, that I can recall. But yeah, she's a demon eater. I named her Torako, a little tiger, because even when she was like 4 inches long and the others were hiding in the weeds, she'd come up there and fight the big boys for the food.
Good for her.
Although she's not very big, she's not growing very fast either, so I don't know if that's...
Interesting.
Because she's nearly, well, she's a Nisei now, Nisei. So again, I'm not sure if that's an indication of her general health condition.
I might do a fecal on her as well to see if there's something inside.
All right, that'd be great.
See if she wants to give me anything.
Oh, so you've got a little...
So yeah, this is just a little butterfly needle. I'm going to cut the needle part off.
Oh, okay. So you can get a fecal sample that way, huh?
Yep.
You gonna take that to the lab, or is that something you'll look at under the
No,
scope?
I'm going to look it right under the scope.
Oh, okay, cool.
If she does have, say, an
See if she got
intestinal
some in.
parasite, you probably get eggs or something coming out the back end.
Not
very common, but you said she's been eating like a pig and not really growing, so it usually says there's maybe something else is getting those nutrients.
Yeah, I see. That's good. That's interesting. That's an interesting thought. Okay, yeah, she's kind of drowsy, isn't she?
Getting there.
Yeah, she's definitely a little less.
Give her a little.
I didn't sedate her when I tried to take my scopes. That's always a bit of a challenge, especially if there's only one of you, you know. And repeating that.
Sure. So when I do scrapes on fish, I usually go under the pectoral fin on one side and under the anal fin on the other side. It's kind of a spot they can't scratch if they're flashing on the bottom. So it's usually a spot where parasites can kind of hang on a little better. So if there is something, I'll find it there most likely.
All right, cool.
Fin.
Okay.
Just scrape along the body. There's all that nice, lovely gunk you want to see on there.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to use.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got a fair amount of mucus.
Yep, and then I'll go right under the anal fin as well. But we already got those. And then the gill clip is always the worst part for them. Usually they have to be really sleepy. Pry open their operculum.
They're not gonna like that at all.
No.
They are nice. Huh?
They look nice and red.
Oh, that's good.
I don't see any spots. Same on the other side. See if she'll let me get a clip.
You don't even like to open that up very much.
No.
Hi-ya! That's pretty good. Did you get it?
No, I didn't
Oh, you
actually.
didn't? Oh, okay, I thought I saw a little piece come out.
No.
Slapped them closed on you.
Yeah, well, usually when they start to wiggle for it, they're just not going to cooperate. I mean, I don't need very much. I only need a few little filaments, but see, she's already starting to scream. Oop, there we go. Got a couple on the end there.
Ah, good, good, good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that's like.
Thankfully, if it is parasites, usually they're moving.
Yeah, that's...
saying, hey, look at me, look at me.
So what magnification are you using?
That was just 10.
Oh, okay.
Well, times whatever this
times
is going
10,
at.
So, yeah.
So, and this is a little too close. Can't see anything.
Yeah, that middle one's kind of the 400, I think, right?
Yeah.
That is probably the best bet. Yeah, it looks pretty.
Yeah, I like to usually look right at the edge of that slide there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now she's gonna wake up. Let's see what we can get. A little bit of a flush. Right now I'm just filling this with a little bit of water. I'm going to push it in and then pull out whatever I can get out of it.
Gotcha.
Ah, this is always the part they do not appreciate.
Ah, there you're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's breathing about like I'd be breathing if this was going on.
So, let's see if we get anything. No, a little bit. A little bit of something. A little something at the end.
Okay, so we're now
looking at the
gill.
gills.
Oh yeah, that looks more interesting. I'm not sure if we're seeing anything bad yet.
All right, so these are all the individual little filaments here.
Uh-huh.
Structure looks good. It got a little squish coming onto the slide, but that's nothing new. You can see some blood rushing there.
Oh, cool.
Or very typical when doing slides.
Yeah, yeah.
So usually, again, with this one, you'll look around the edges, see if anything's wiggling around.
Whoops, what's it? Oh.
It's water just swirling.
Oh, okay.
This one, if it was something like ick, you'd see a big ball swirling around, but
yeah.
this just looks like blood. I tried to center it as best I could.
Higher magnification, yeah. Well, here we're looking at the fecal matter. We thought we might have spotted something of interest, so we're trying to get it honed in on a higher magnification.
There it is. Alright, trying to center it as best I can. It's kind of near the edge of that.
And that's right here from Parents Proposal Grant Leader.
Okay.
We are also getting over 100 dates for Seamus Blake and this is Boris Kozlov. Our influence on France. Misha Signal from Pianist and takes on musical Callie Partridge, Ron Coon, as well as Ray Shorter.
Right near that border. Oh, okay.
There it is. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Does that look like anything of interest? Or?
I'm trying to... Oh, still.
Huh.
No, it looks
No?
like an unfortunate little... bubble that just kind of.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Looks like something trying to divide, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like that other one too, and it's a lot bigger than any of the other fecal matter. Oh, fishy, what do you have riding around on you? Intestinal cells. Those are her intestinal lining right there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, a little chunk of that, not a big deal. Alright, well, since we suspect intestinal parasitism of some sort, she's going to get a tiny, tiny shot of a dewormer right into her muscles. I prefer using the dorsal ridge here right along her back, so I'll go right in behind.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no scales.
Right.
There we go.
And that was, what did we inject there?
This was a dewormer called Quantal.
Aha. So great. So, I mean, is that normally like a one-time deal, or do we need to repeat that again down the
Yeah,
road?
usually it's a one-time deal.
Okay. I guess that's kind of true for most of the dewormers, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they give dogs or cats like
Usually
one
you'll get
pill.
them and treat them. I would like to give her a dose of vitamin C as well. It's an immunostimulant. Kind of help her clear out some of that infection, especially if there's going to be a lot of die-off from those intestinal parasites.
Sounds good.
All right.
What we got going on here now, Doc?
So now we're going to give her a shot of vitamin C, just as an immune stimulant.
I got you.
Hopefully she will feel long enough for me to give it. Right into the
Wake
safe
up
spot.
too quick, huh?
Yeah, just a little tiny dose. Giving it right here in their dorsal muscles also means you can hold on to their tail while you're giving it.
Right. So that, I mean, what was the dose? I mean, in terms of whatever liters. Just curious.
Well, this is in where's the units on this? It's a lot of. This is bagged in. What is this? I can't even find the dose on this. But
No, I mean, how much did you have in your...
Oh, okay. I had about 0.3 of an ml.
I got you.
I'm trying to remember the.
Yeah, that's
There's
good.
a specific unit of measurement for vitamins
I
when
see.
you inject them.
Okay.
I usually go about, for the size of the fish, usually for about a kilogram of fish, I'm giving about a milliliter. She's probably about half a kilogram, so she's probably going to give just a little less.
Gotcha. All right. All right, so Dr. Jessie Sanders here. We just took a look at Torako and found some things, we hope, and hopefully have some answers. So why don't you kind of summarize what it was you found?
Sure. Well, on him, we did the standard parasite screening, looking at his skin and gills. Both looked fine. Overall, still had some red patches on his dorsal fin, caudal tail fin, a little bit on his anal fin, and a little bump on his chin. Like you said, he'd been eating great eater and hasn't really grown a lot, so that's usually when we think there might be something internal that's kind of preventing him from converting all those nutrients into actual muscle and growth. So I did a fecal exam on him as well and found some suspicious looking particles that could have been eggs from an intestinal worm. So we went ahead and gave him a small dose of the dewormer and also a shot of vitamin C to help enhance his immune system. So hopefully that will help him get through this and get over it and not come again next summer.
I sure hope you're right, and thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Was, hopefully a good result. We'll see if he'll pull out, or she'll pull out of it here pretty quick.
Yep, as long as she keeps eating and acting like a happy fish, I'll do all I can for her.
All right, thank you.
Yep.